Hello class. Ms. Coker asked me to give a lecture on ancient Roman art, and considering the fact that it's been something that's fascinated me since I was a teen, I couldn't help but say yes and agree to do it. So, but don't worry, this isn't gonna be your average ordinary lecture, okay? Anybody that knows me knows I go over the top on stuff, so. Okay. But seriously, this isn't gonna be your typical lecture. As a matter of fact, you'll understand that a little bit better once you meet my best friend, Pellegrino Sebastian. He's an interesting individual and happens to be an expert on ancient Rome. I've talked with him, and he's agreed to give us a tour of the underground tunnels at the Colosseum that few people actually know about. Well, I'm not going to try and explain it, because even if I did, you wouldn't believe me. So, go ahead, grab onto my belt, and hold on tight. Well, what are you waiting for? Pellegrino doesn't like for people to be late, so come on, don't be shy. Come grab my belt and hold on tight, seriously. Come on. Come on. Ah, here we go. About time y'all got here. What took you so long? Never mind, we don't have time for that right now. Look, Caesar's gonna be coming through the palace tunnel system here in about an hour. We don't have time to just lollygag around. We need to get moving, and we need to get moving now. Follow me.
Whatever you do down here, don't get close to the cages. You might walk away without an arm or a leg. This is what we call the pit. This is where we keep all the animals that will participate in today's gladiator matches. Tomorrow, they will munch on those pesky Christians that have made our lives so miserable for the past 39 years. That is, if they survive the gladiators.
This is the passage Caesar uses to get to the arena to avoid the mobs upstairs. But you know this is Caesar's passage because see all the decorative ornaments around this hallway? Like the sculptures up there, the fresco over there, the mosaics and sculptures over here. No one else's tunnel is decorated like this, nor should it be. Hey, don't touch that. Touch that and you'll turn the lions loose. And then only the gods know who's gonna die then. But never mind any of that stuff. Besides that, we gotta feed those pesky Christians to them tomorrow. That is if they survive the gladiators in the arena today. But we need to get moving. Caesar's gonna be coming through here pretty soon anyway. So you don't wanna be down there when he comes through, trust me.
Now, being a military society and the most elite empire to ever exist, we have to protect Caesar from our enemies. Unfortunately, with all the political ambition and corruption in the Senate these days, many of Rome's enemies are within our own government. That's why you don't want to be here when Caesar comes through. You'll be killed on the spot without question, and so will I. So let's see the small part of this I can show you before we have to leave. Caesar, we gotta go.
How did you become a centurion in charge of a legion of soldiers?
By killing lots of people. That's the only way you get to be a centurion in this Roman man's army. What, you think we walk around and throw things at enemies thousands, miles away that we can't even see? No, it took real courage to be in this military. I tell you what, being a Roman centurion is something. I mean, why do you think we're the greatest empire on the face of the planet and have been and will be forever? I mean, we've stood the test of time and we've been an empire for over 1,000 years. What other empire do you know of has accomplished that? There's a reason for it. You either kill or be killed in this army. I just happen to be good enough to kill more than anyone else. That's how I became a Roman centurion. In addition to that, I showed the skill in battle necessary to lead other troops. Boy, I tell you. Anyway, look, when it comes to this empire, we're a military state. That's what we did. We conquered people and we took what we wanted. In the process of taking what we wanted, we made it better. We learned from it and made it better. Don't believe me? Take a look at any of the aqueducts anytime you want. Take a look at the roads we built, the bridges we built. Take a look at this magnificent building, the Colosseum. I mean, why do you think we built it? We built it so that we could keep our soldiers strong and fit for battle in the middle of peacetime. That's the only way we can do this. But anyway, that's all the time I got for now. If y'all can make it back another time, I'll show you some more then. All right, folks. I hope you learned something from that. I hope you enjoyed it. But as for me, I think I'm going to call it a day. This time traveling thing can really take it out of you when you do it a couple times in a single day. So you guys have fun. Oh, and one more thing before I leave. I want to show you a little news clip that I found just recently in doing my research for this project that I found a little interesting because the last time I went to Rome, just like any other normal traveler would, I wasn't able to do something, and I found this interesting because it's now possible for you to actually do what I couldn't do the last time I went. So with that said, you guys have a great day. I'm going to take off and enjoy the video and think about what the news clip says. So the next time you're in Rome, make sure to take advantage of it.
And back in time, 2,000 years or so in Rome, you can now stand in the very spot where real-life gladiators prepared for the fight of their lives. Thanks to the completion of a major renovation project years in the making, visitors to Rome's Colosseum had never before been able to stand in the underground tunnels and rooms where gladiators and a wild animal or two prepared to do battle.